Hello everyone, I'm still Milan, your usual data guy, however at an unusual time. The reason for this kind of extraordinary video is not to show you any further tutorials in Python, maps and geospatial data science, however to introduce my latest course which is titled Introduction to Python for Geospatial Data Science. Well, I'm not a salesperson, so I don't want to try to sell you this course, but more like I would like to show you what's in this course to help you decide whether it's for you, whether you could profit from it, whether there are new things that you could learn from there, or you are already a pro at all these things, so you just need to move on and learn from other materials. So, having said that, let me just jump into the course and quickly overview the outline of this new course. So here we are at the outline of my new course titled Introduction to Python for Geospatial Data Science. So again, I'm not a salesperson, so my goal here is to tell you what's in this course and kind of highlight what's not in this course so that you can decide whether you want to sign up for it or you give it a pass or you show it to your friends or whatever, you know. So let me see, and yeah, I have to make a remark that or a note that here it's boiling hot summer, so you might also get the visible signs of it on my face, but never mind. So how is the course structured? It has 8+1 chapters. First, it starts with an intro about what's Python, why I think it's important, and how the Jupyter Notebook environment is built up from the source to how to format texts and code and how to run that in a Jupyter Notebook environment. Then we will have 2 chapters about data types and data structures. First about the basics like numbers, strings, string operations, and then about the 4 most important Python data structures, lists, dictionaries, tuples, sets, lists, dictionaries, tuples, and sets. Yeah, that's 4. And for each of them, I will follow the same structure, telling about the properties, then showing how to build them, how to access the values, how to delete values, and what are the key functions and key properties. And at the end of each chapter, I will have a summary section where I will also do like a table level comparison or summary of the elements. For instance, here I have a detailed comparison of the different data structures. And I also kind of try to build a cheat sheet which kind of summarizes the core concepts of the entire chapter. After the data structures, we move on to the more of a programming part. First, to learn about programming statements like the if-else condition and its variations and what loops are and how loops work in Python. And then we start to build our first functions and learn about modules, which are kind of showing you how to build more complex, larger codes and how to structure them into functional compounds. And then during the last 3 big chapters, from chapter 6 to chapter 8, we will talk about the 3 most crucial data analytics libraries in more details. First about NumPy, its data structure and its properties, then the usual summary. After NumPy comes Pandas, which is, as if you know, is kind of the core of GeoPandas, our most frequent, most popular, most favorite geospatial library. And after that, we will learn about visualizing data with Matplotlib. And at the end, there is also a longer list of exercises which kind of help you, or which is intending to help you to learn about, to practice the skills you picked up from each chapter. And now let's take a look at the course and the content of the course. So these are Jupyter notebooks, and each chapter, all the 9 chapters including exercises, will come with a separate Python Jupyter notebook file and a separate video, but here now I have all of them compiled together. So here, some text, some storytelling about the intro. So this is how it looks like, how comments look like, how printing hello world looks like in this course of mine. Then this is how we learn about basic variable types like integers, floats, booleans, how we do arithmetic operations, or if we just scroll down a little further, this is how the summary looks like. So here we have 4 core data types integers, floats, strings, and booleans. And here there are examples and short descriptions. And also the cheat sheet with kind of the major comments like comparisons and logical statements. Then comes the data structure part. I'm just really scrolling through this. Maybe you should just take a look at the comparison at the end. Yep, so here's the summary and the key properties wrapped up in this table for lists, tuples, and dictionaries and sets, and also the cheat sheet on how to quickly build and update and change and query these data structures. Yeah, so that's it. If we move on, then there are conditional statements. As you will see throughout the course, whenever possible, I use examples, and I use kind of a language or context which is particular for urban sciences and geospatial analytics, so kind of help you like understand what are the possible use cases of the different types of tools and definitions and chunks of code. Then again, summary, functions, methods here. Yep, so I think that you can get a preview on Udemy, but yeah, that's very much it about the course. So maybe I put myself here in the center and go back to the outline. So one more note here. You will see that this course is running on Udemy, and I'm pretty new to this platform, so if you have any comments or feedback, even before signing up the course or just any questions, then just let me know. Because, on the one hand, you are for sure learning here, but I also want to learn from you and from your feedback and try to make better courses, more useful materials. So just let me know either here on the comments or just shoot me a message on LinkedIn or through my website. So that was it for this extraordinary occasion. Have a great weekend and see you next week. Bye.